Oh man, it'll be a tremendous fight. You know, you got two talented fighters. You know, both of them counterpunchers, both of them smart. Keyshawn got power too, so you know, it'll be a great fight, and I think Keyshawn will win.
I don't know. You know what I mean? You know, Devin seasoned. I just seen something the other day. Keyshawn was saying it like, you know what I mean? He was calling Devin out when he knew he wasn't even ready. You know what I mean? He was calling Devin out when he was 5-0, knowing he wasn't ready. So that season just, it played a part.
The tension between Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney is increasing, and the boxing fans are waiting for this fight to get booked. Considering the hype of this matchup, boxing pros, including Terrence Crawford, are also breaking down this fight.
All right, what you ain't but one guy. Hold on. There's one guy. We ain't but one guy. It ain't but one guy keeping him away from him. That's Terrence Crawford.
Hey,
but one guy.
Everyone in the room picked you to win. Everyone that I asked. Everyone.
Except for me, guess what?
Terrence Crawford described Keyshawn Davis as a natural counterpuncher and offensive fighter whose skills were refined in training. He noted Davis adjusted well during the fight by working the body and controlling the pace. Crawford also felt a fight between Davis and Gervonta Davis would be a great matchup between two smart counterpunchers, but he favored Keyshawn to win.
Keyshawn, a natural counterpuncher. You know, he's an offense-minded fighter. So everything that you see tonight is Keyshawn. You know, we just sharpened it up a little bit.
Whatever he say is right.
You know, early in the fight, man, you were yelling some things at him. Use the jab to stop his movement, but at a certain point, you stopped. Did you stop because you saw he had it under control?
Yeah, he looked at me. I told him, you know what I mean, good body shot. You know, start going down to that body. He started going to the body, slowing him down. And, you know what I mean, his punches, you know what I mean, was sharp. And I see he had everything under control.
What do you think? I know you're a fan at the end of the day, too, as a fighter. What do you think of Davis and Davis?
Oh, man, it'll be a tremendous fight. You know, you got two talented fighters. You know, both of them counterpunchers, both of them smart. Tank might have a little more power, you know, but Keyshawn got power too. So, you know, it'll be a great fight, and I think Keyshawn will win.
Terrence Crawford explained that he and Keyshawn Davis have different styles, but both are highly skilled fighters. He expressed happiness for Davis's success, praised his hard work, and believes he has a bright future and will achieve big things in boxing.
How are you guys different, you and Keyshawn?
Man, we different in a lot of ways. He have his style, I have my style. You know, we both got great styles, and Keyshawn gonna be around for a long time.
You more excited on nights like these where someone you know close to you wins a title as opposed to even when you win one? Or?
Man, I'm excited on both, man. I'm just happy for him. You know, he worked hard to get where he at, and you know, the sky's the limit for that dude. I see a bright future in him, and he gonna do big things in the sport of boxing.
Meanwhile, Greg Hockett questioned whether Keyshawn Davis is ready for the pace of Devin Haney, noting Haney's constant footwork, feints, and speed could disrupt him. He added Davis must stay sharp, use his jab and counters, attack the body, and turn the fight into a dogfight to succeed.
Devin and Keyshawn, a great pace. And that's what I'm concerned about with Keyshawn. Is he ready for that pace? Yeah, we know he's great at pressing guys, but those are the type of guys who gonna end up being right where you want them. We talking about a guy who's primed for 12 rounds, whose feet is always working. He got this jittery movement that's gonna throw you off. Them feints gonna throw you off. The speed gonna throw you off. Are you ready for that? You say he is. All right, cool. Great fight though. I'm still calling it a great fight because Keyshawn is going to try. Keyshawn is crazy enough to go out there and try and get it. But I don't know if he's ready just yet. I need to see him in there with a couple more boxes.
What does Keyshawn have to do in that fight to be successful?
He got to be real instinctive. To the point where he's not affected in a negative way by anything that Devin Haney is doing. You know what I'm saying? Everything has to be positive. He got to be sharp. His jab got to be working. His counters got to be working. He got to be able to get to the body. He got to be able to make it a dog fight. If you can't make it a dog fight, it's going to be tough.
On the other hand, Keyshawn Davis confirms that talks are underway and signals that a showdown with Devin Haney is likely for 2026, ramping up excitement for a fight fans have long been waiting for.
I was going to say, Devin said, let's do it. You know, I know he's dealing with some legal issues. I don't know what happened. He said he had to turn himself in, but I believe he tweeted like, Keyshawn, let's do it. I mean,
he said that?
Yeah, but he tweeted like something like that. Yeah.
Well, you know, Bill was in my DMs. We already was talking about it, honestly, before he even
been hit the media, so I know what's going to happen in 2026.
And you're good going straight to Devin in your first fight at 47?
If it make money, it makes sense.
Keyshawn Davis highlights a long-standing friction with Devin Haney, claiming that Haney has never given him proper respect and repeatedly underestimated his abilities, failing to see him as a legitimate threat.
So what's the situation with you and Dev?
Yeah, I never f with Cuz.
Why?
Because Cuz never f with me.
On what tip?
Bro, it was like times where like, me, I was always around Shakur as an amateur and shit. So Shakur introduced me to Floyd, Devin Haney, all that type of shit. So there's a hell of times around Devin Haney and we 24 fitness playing basketball regularly before niggas became celebrities type shit, or just who we are today. And nigga never even looked me in my eyes. Nigga never showed me respect. Like nigga never. Shakur always like, yo, this nigga Keyshawn, this, that, third. He be like, for real? That nigga still a kid. Like he just never gave me my respect.
He sunned you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Chaz, nigga, you know goddamn well, nigga. Now I'm here, and everything Shakur been saying, nigga, I lived up to it and then some. What are you talking about? And he's still like, his father used to. It's crazy because my beginning of my professional career, his father used to be like, oh, the businessman. What's up with you? Like, dap me up.
Andre Ward emphasizes Keyshawn Davis's growing reputation in boxing, pointing both to the caliber of opponents he's faced and the speed he brings into the ring. He notes that Davis consistently demonstrates sharp timing, quick reactions, and the ability to adapt on the fly, traits that set him apart from many in his division.
Good competition. He's fought some elite guys. He's come up short, but he's always fought hard. He's never been stopped. I thought Keyshawn looked really, really good early on in that fight. He looked very poised, and Jermaine was fighting a fight that you typically don't see him fight. Jermaine is known for being very physical, very rough, and he's gonna make it dirty if he has to. He was laying back, and it looked like he was allowing Keyshawn to take some ground and get established, but then Ortiz flipped the script and changed the game plan. He started to get into his normal bag of roughhousing and making things dirty. And I said, man, I like that. I was telling Shakur, I was in the locker room watching. I said, I like what he did right there because he went away, let you get comfortable, and then he said, no, here I am. I'm going to be the guy that you actually thought you was going to be fighting, but I'm not going to do it in the first round. You saw Keyshawn have to make some adjustments.
Roy Jones Jr. sees Keyshawn Davis as a rising star, but feels he could benefit from a bit more experience. He suggests that a couple more bouts would sharpen Davis's skills and ring IQ, helping him be fully ready for a high-stakes showdown against someone like Devin Haney.
He's different, you understand me? So you gotta have that intangibleness about him, where he can be a different guy when it's time to be a different guy. You can never count him out. However, if I was pushing Keyshawn, I would have another fight or two before I fight Devin, just for experience purposes. And if I was Devin, I would try to jump on it right now before he gets those couple fights, because the more experience he gets, the harder he's gonna become to beat.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough fight, you know, for Keyshawn Davis. And I think in many respects, Devin Haney too. You can't take Keyshawn Davis light. He can really fight. He's really like that. The weight difference is a concern, and it's a fair question. Is he ready now? Is he ready a fight or two from now? But that's the fight, really. If you really want to scream, I'm back. That's the type of fight that you want.
Bruce Carrington also breaks down the Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney matchup. He admits it's tough to call, noting Devin's natural size advantage, but points out that Keyshawn isn't small either, even moving up in weight. Carrington sees the fight as evenly matched, with both fighters bringing experience and skill to the table. He emphasizes that Keyshawn might have the edge in athletic talent and a deeper arsenal, making it a true 50-50 clash.
Who you have winning that fight?
I genuinely don't know. I do think that Devin is a naturally bigger guy, but Keyshawn's not that small though. I ain't gonna front. Like Keyshawn, even though he's going up in weight, he's not that small. I think that's a tough fight. I ain't gonna lie. People might, go to Devin and go his route because, they're more familiar with Devin. And, he's as big as he is as a fighter, but that's a 50-50 fight in terms of experience and who got the deeper bag. I think naturally Keyshawn has the deeper bag though. I think it's just more so like, I think he's more athletically talented than Devin. I think that Devin, he just has a lot of experience on his side.
However, Bernie the boxer noted that the fight is something Keyshawn Davis wanted, and sometimes fighters should get the matchups they ask for. It's a strong and marketable fight between two talented boxers, and when top fighters face each other, there is really no true loser, because it showcases the best in the sport.
Well, again, that's what Keyshawn said he wanted, and sometimes we got to get the fighters what they want. If that's what he said. I think it's a market for it. It's a good fight, two talented fighters, and why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You can't lose. There's no loser when you're fighting the best.
Bernie the boxer believes Devin Haney is chasing greatness, but recognizes Keyshawn Davis as a dynamic and highly skilled opponent. He expects their potential clash to be intense, with both fighters pushed to their limits to prove who truly belongs at the top.
Devin Haney want to be great. That's what they said. That's what they saying. He want to be great. So, Keyshawn is a hell of a fighter. It's an exciting fight. And don't you want to be turned up? I will hope so. It's okay to, we can all have a distorted view of ourselves, but we all know the truth. And fighting a guy like Keyshawn is a turned up fight. That's a turned up fight.
On the other hand, Lonnie B liked the way Devin Haney performed in his last fight, especially his boxing control and ability to secure the win with a knockdown. However, he felt Haney would need a stronger and more aggressive performance when facing Keyshawn Davis, because Davis is a tough, aggressive, and dangerous fighter who will require a higher level of output to beat.
Like I said, I like Devin. I like the way he came back in his last fight. I like the way he boxed. Got the win, got the knockdown, and I love Devin, but when he fight Keyshawn, he gotta come harder than that. He's gonna have to do more. Keyshawn is mean. Keyshawn is mean, man.
Andre Ward also believes a fight between Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney would be very challenging for Davis. He recognized Davis's talent, but questioned whether the weight difference and experience gap could be factors, suggesting Davis may benefit from one or two more fights before taking that step. Ward also noted the matchup would be huge financially and professionally, and a victory over Haney would greatly boost Davis's career status.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough fight for Keyshawn Davis, and I think in many respects, Devin Haney too. You can't take Keyshawn Davis light. He can really fight. He's really like that. The weight difference is a concern, and it's a fair question. Is he ready now? Is he ready a fight or two from now? But that's the fight, really. If you really want to scream, I'm back. That's the type of fight that you want, because obviously it's in the Turkey Al-Sheikh universe, and that's a fight that's gonna get made. You're gonna make a career high payday. But if you were able to beat Devin Haney, brother, when I say the sky's the limit.
On the other side, Floyd Schofield criticized Devin Haney's hook, describing it as technically imperfect. He pointed out that Haney was not fully rotating his lead foot or using his legs to generate power, instead relying mainly on his shoulders and upper body. He felt this reduced punching power and made the technique less effective from a coaching standpoint.
And Haney working. Your boy Devin.
Is that work? Is that work?
What you think about the hook?
I think it's trash can juice.
Trash can juice?
Yeah, no disrespect to Devin. He's a good guy, but I could tell why I think it's trash can juice, and I could base it on science.
Okay.
Number one, because people, you got Devin the trash. Listen, he's not even turning his foot on the hook. How he generating power from the leg? He using all shoulder to generate the power for that hook. See, do you see his front foot turning? Do you see him on the ball of the foot turning? So from a coach's perspective, I could say that's a flaw. He's not generating maximum power from that hook. He's generating some power from the back and his shoulder muscles and a little bit of the hip, but he's not generating his bottom leg or nothing. So to me, that's not a correct hook. So that's what I call trash can juice.
Malik Scott also views Keyshawn Davis as a dangerous fighter for anyone, including Devin Haney and possibly Shakur Stevenson. He praised Davis's recent showing for his patience, sharp punch accuracy, quick reflexes, and strong fight intelligence. He also noted that Davis often relies on a high defensive guard to trick opponents into attacking first, before responding with counters, making him dangerous without needing to be overly aggressive.
Keyshawn and Devin.
Very dangerous fight for Devin.
Very dangerous fight. I think Keyshawn is a dangerous fight for anybody. Obviously, if him and Shakur fought, I think that's a very dangerous fight for Shakur.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think Keyshawn's last performance, people are satisfied with it only because he got the stoppage. I was satisfied with it from the second round all the way up on. He showed patience. He showed good punch placement. He showed incredible punch selection. He showed good reflexes. He did. Goosebumps. He did incredible tactics. Like, he would give a high guard just so the guy could punch, because he would think Keyshawn was there. Keyshawn would just use parries but act like he wasn't by just giving a high guard. What else did he do? He did.
Greg Hackett believes the key factor for Keyshawn Davis is whether he can stay composed and disciplined during the fight. He acknowledged Davis's talent, but said he must avoid reckless exchanges and instead fight smart against Devin Haney, who prefers to box patiently and create opportunities. He also felt Haney's greater experience gives him an advantage because he can adjust his strategy, target the body, and apply steady pressure.
Keyshawn has the stuff. It's just, will he be able to control himself that night? You know what I mean? And not saying he got to fight like Shakur. I'm saying be yourself. But is he going to be able to compose himself to get to Devin Haney? Devin Haney, one thing about Devin Haney, he going to box you. You know what I'm saying? He going to box you. And that one fight with Ryan, he learned that it's not doing him any favor to sit there and try to trade with a guy. So he going to box you until he find his openings. And either way, it's a great fight. Either way, it's great experience for both fighters. It's a great fight. Devin is the more experienced pro. You know what I'm saying? And that's where his advantage lies. But Keyshawn is the meaner guy. He's meaner. He want to go to that body. You know what I mean? He want to press you. You know what I'm saying? So this going to be a good one.
Meanwhile, Bill Haney ridiculed Keyshawn Davis, joking that Davis acted as if he could not communicate after a face-to-face encounter near his residence. He claimed Davis had posted online challenging him, but when they met, Davis avoided direct discussion and preferred to relay messages through his team. He added that public trash talk should be backed up with direct communication when opponents meet in person.
Because Keyshawn, he said he went to your house, put it on social media, said, Bill Haney, where are you? I'm out here outside your house, and said he wanted Devin Haney.
Until light skin show up. Because listen, when I got a chance to talk to him and I got a chance to DM, he said, no speak English. Talk to my manager. Talk to someone else. I know speak. I say, if you know speak, you know fight. That's what I said. If you're doing all that talking, if you're doing all that walking, you should be able to do some talking.
Bill Haney stressed that boxers should allow their teams to handle fight negotiations, opponent selection, and media statements. He pointed out that Devin Haney follows his father's guidance when planning his career path, while other fighters sometimes cause confusion by speaking publicly, despite having managers and promoters responsible for those matters. He also noted that public disagreements can create problems when a team is not unified in its decisions.
The best thing that can happen is some fighters can realize either let the manager do the talking, let the manager do the picking, and then let that be. I mean, you hear Devin so eloquently say, listen, it's who my dad picks. So that's what I'm doing, right? But then when you have other fighters who attempt to do what I'm doing, when you got a manager, you got a promoter, and you're not unified, when you come on the Brian Cusser show, and you take the last stand, then you're not doing it any injustice. Any justice, I should say. You're doing it an injustice.
Furthermore, Greg Hackett believes the fight would be very tough for Keyshawn Davis because he hasn't yet faced the same 12-round championship pace as Devin Haney. He gives Haney a slight 55-45 advantage due to superior experience, stamina, and championship-level fight control. Hackett added that although Davis is highly talented, he hasn't yet fully proven himself at the highest level, making Haney's experience a key factor.
Oh, that's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough because we've seen Keyshawn go to rounds, but not at a Devin Haney pace. You know what I mean? I think it's a slight edge towards Devin Haney, but it's like a 55-45 type of situation. Because one thing about Keyshawn is he understands the elite level. He understands the elite level because he's been elite since he was a kid. So he understands it and he knows what he got to do. The problem is we just haven't seen him do it on that stage.
Kenny Bayless also believes the matchup between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis would be very competitive because of their similar fighting styles. He expects both fighters to start cautiously, likely spending the first few rounds feeling each other out before becoming more active around rounds 3 or 4. Bayless felt Haney has the movement advantage due to his ability to slip punches and control distance, which slightly tilts his fight in his favor.
Kenny, the good thing about this fight is that now Keyshawn Davis, he remains undefeated, okay? And he's going to be a challenge to anybody at 130 or 135. Now, the name most people are tossing out there is
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney.
Devin Haney.
Okay, so what's your feelings about that matchup?
I think it's going to be an extremely good matchup because their styles are, to me, are a mirror image of each other. Yes. I would probably say 3rd or 4th round before they start opening up. I think they're going to be doing a lot of feeling each other out. I think Devin Haney has the movement advantage as far as his ability to move, slip punches, etc. So I would probably have to lean in the direction of Devin Haney.
Tim Bradley highlights the stark contrast between the two fighters. He praises Keyshawn Davis for his talent and confidence, noting that his self-belief sets him apart among elite fighters. In contrast, Bradley questions Devin's camp, suggesting that the strategy and guidance behind the scenes might not be fully optimized for his success.
And you already know his daddy didn't know what the hell he was doing. I told you to go chase some goddamn chickens. I told you, you don't need to be able to pick up them feet and punch coming forward without falling the fuck over. Yeah, you fell in. Keyshawn ain't gonna fall in on your ass unless he want to. Yeah, Keyshawn can throw punches as he's entering mid-range and still keep his damn distance. And he can bag up out of range if he need to at the same time. He can go backwards, forward, side to side, whatever, man, like some damn switches. Yeah, on the 62 Impala, baby. Yeah. Oh, he got that power too. Oh, he got that power. All that, hey, clinching, hugging and stuff. I'm telling you, yeah, I already know, Bill, you don't want none of no damn Keyshawn. I know you don't want none. Hey, I know Dev will fight anybody. Dev crazy as hell. Yeah, that boy fight anybody.
Tim Bradley further shares why Keyshawn Davis is a real threat in the division. He notes Davis's fluid movement, natural strength, and ability to make every punch feel consequential. Bradley admits he anticipated a challenging fight against Jermaine Ortiz, but saw Davis dominate effortlessly, adapting to every adjustment Ortiz made. That performance, Bradley says, reflects Davis's ability to read opponents on the fly, a skill that could give him a serious edge if he ever faces Devin Haney.
Yeah, and he did exactly what he said he was gonna do. He was gonna stop Ortiz's ass, and he stopped his ass. Shit, I thought it was gonna be a lot harder than that. Shit, he stopped his ass easy. Keyshawn ran through Ortiz. Shit, Ortiz didn't know what to do. Ortiz was like, ain't nothing working. Ain't nothing working. What can I do? Let me switch southpaw. Bing, 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 bing. Let me go orthodox. Bing, bing, bing. Let me try to get in my rhythm. Bing, bing. Let me try to change guard. Bing, 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 bing. I mean, everything he did, it got taken away from his ass. And that's the same thing that's going to happen to freaking Devin Haney. He get in there with Keyshawn Davis. Everything you do. I know your every move, Dev. I know your every move, Dev. Yeah, I do. I do know your every move, Dev. For real. And you don't think Keyshawn know it? Keyshawn sees it. He see what he can do against your son's ass. He see what he can do against you, Dev.
The matchup between Devin Haney and Keyshawn Davis is shaping up as one of boxing's most anticipated battles. Devin's championship win over Norman sets the stage perfectly, while Keyshawn's size, talent, and assertive approach make him a credible challenger. His playful yet daring callouts keep fans engaged, blending entertainment with serious hype and making this potential fight feel inevitable.
Keyshawn got a big frame, and Keyshawn is actively pursuing
and calling out Devin, which I actually like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, right? Because again, my issue is do it when it makes sense. This time it makes sense. Right here, I have it pulled up, Keyshawn Davis. He didn't do just one, but he did 2 videos popping it and getting at Devin Haney.
Hey, I'm gonna whoop your ass, so-called Debo. You know what happened to Debo at the end of the movie? He got hit with a brick. Debo might get hit with a brick. Talk some Latins and Spanish people. Nah, don't pick on them. Pick on me.
So that's all we have from today's video, and we hope you have enjoyed it. Share your thoughts in the comments section and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos.